Here we are on this Wednesday. Let's have some fun. Let's get some winners, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. Excited about today, obviously. Guess I should have got a little more comfortable before I started this. I'm excited about today. First game of the Eastern Conference Finals is tonight, and we'll see how it goes. It was Golden State winning last night fairly easily over Portland. That game went under the total with 210 points scored, 116-94. I don't know. Portland, they have a chance, but they have to play better. They have to play better. We all know that. Portland has to play better in order to win that. What's up, Bazooka? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. I didn't think the baseball card today is as good as it was yesterday. Of course, we had a great time yesterday going over the baseball card. I think we shared a ton of great information in the chat. I think everybody got some. You like the Twins tonight? Okay. I think everybody got some winners. We kind of differed on the San Diego and Dodgers game. Dodgers ended up winning that game and going over the total. I think it was the one that came in and ended up saying he was going to play that over. So congratulations to him. I kind of like the under a little bit in that game, but I don't know. But we gave out a lot of free winners yesterday in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and hope everybody comes back today and we can kick around some ideas again today. What do you like about the Twins tonight, Bazooka? I had them last night, 4-unit play. They jump out 4-0 and end up only winning 4-3. But a win's a win. We'll take it. My top free play yesterday was the Boston Red Sox going over. You like the pitching today? Got you, bud. That over on the San Diego. It was nice, Will. Good hit by you. And I think, was it you, Will? It was you and somebody else. You shit the bed yesterday. It's okay, Gary. Hey, today's a new day, right? That's why we preach about the bankroll management. I know you get it back today, but I've been real impressed with your analysis and stuff lately, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. We grow from day to day. Very important to keep a spreadsheet, guys. Remember what I said moons ago about keeping a spreadsheet so you guys will, understand how you're doing day in and day out. Luis, that's my Costa Rica brother. What's up, man? Any PGA? Jay, hey, I may have some, man. We'll look through it today if you want to, brother. What do you like? Who do you like? I know one thing. I don't like Tiger to win. I just think there's too much going on with him, and he hadn't played competitively since the Masters. I'm not going to play Tiger to win. Having said that, I'll be cheering for him. I mean, I'm a Tiger guy, man. I want Tiger to win. You know what I like about Tiger, guys? I'm just going to be honest with you. I didn't always like Tiger Woods. I cheered for him because we all like a winner. But I like the fact that he's humble now. You see a different man standing before you than that arrogant prick that used to dominate. And we like that kind of person in sports. At least I do. Brooks Koepka, Tiger, top 10. Okay. Nice to have these. Yeah. Good to see you, Luis. When you having me down to Costa Rica, bro? I'm still waiting on my invitation. I've been there one time. It was beautiful. And nobody's home right now. The women were amazing. Unbelievable down there, Luis. Hey, Karen, how are you? Hope everybody's doing good. Like I said, I feel like we had a good day yesterday in this chat. We gave out some good stuff. The Cleveland run line came through. I think they ended up winning 9-0. I think the Boston over hit. We gave out some other stuff. Okay, all right. I'm going to hold you to it, Luis. I'm bringing the whole family, man. I'm 5 deep. You got room for us? Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I would show you these lights, man. I got some new lights, and it's so messy. Well, it ain't that messy, but I'll show you guys the lights, man. See the lights? They're bright. See the lighting? So it looks good. I think it looks good. So thank you, Karen. I think the Blazers will win. Yeah, Gary, I think they'll win a game for sure. I think they'll make it a competitive series. I really do. I really do. I think they'll play better defense at home. I missed my hockey yesterday, Gary. I like the under in that one, but I played Boston. I really thought Carolina. I thought Carolina would play better defense. They did, but they didn't score enough. All right, Luis, I'm holding you to it, brother. 5 pale white people coming your way, man. You got to get us a tan down there in Costa Rica. Yeah, I agree, Garrett. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are really shooting the ball well right now. Man, we'll see. We'll see that. Can they do that in Portland's building? Let's see. What game was it, guys? Let me think for a second, because I want to draw a parallel for you guys going into game 2 of this series. Okay. Let me go back and look, because I want to draw this parallel, and I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. But it's coming to me, but I can't remember the exact game. Who did Toronto play in round 1? I don't think that was it. It'll come to me in a minute. What I'm trying to say is one team, Golden State's coming off an emotional win in the Houston series, and then they ride the high and win game 1. It was Denver. Remember, they come off that emotional win in game 7 against San Antonio. Everybody remember that? And then they ride high and come back and win game 1 against Portland. Win easily. But then what happened? They have some time to think about it. Game 2 comes, and Portland took it to them. Don't be surprised if that happens in game 2 of Golden State. I'm not suggesting Portland's going to come out and win by 20 or even win the game, but keep an eye on Portland in game 2. The same exact thing applies, other than the fact that it wasn't a game 7, it was a game 6, but it was in Houston. Big. We're playing without Durant. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's rally. They did it. Boom, come back. We're still playing without Durant. We got this new team, Portland, coming in. Let's punch them in the mouth. Boom, they did it. Now they have a day off. They feel accomplished. Let's see what happens in game 2. Keep an eye on Portland tomorrow night, okay? Keep an eye on Portland tomorrow night. That's all I'm saying. Let's hit the – okay, all right. Yeah, we'll have to hit the beaches, Luis, but I have to wear some sunscreen, man. Let's see. And Dame better wake up. I really thought he'd bring – yeah. Give me some time, Gary. It was a tough game 1 for sure. Milwaukee, Boston. I have premium play on that one tonight, Gary. I have premium play. We've got both Pacific. I know you do, Luis. It's a beautiful country down there. Looking forward to watching the night NBA. Not betting it, but you're going to root for the Bucks. Okay, Karen. Good luck. It's game 1. Anything can happen. Hey, did you guys get notifications today? Did you guys get a notification? And if so, did you get it via phone, email? How did you get a notification? Phone? You got a phone, Bazooka? Thank you, brother. How long have you been with me, Bazooka? I think this might be the first time I've seen you chat, brother. I appreciate you coming in, man, honestly. YouTube alert on your phone. Okay, good. Bazooka, you're new to the channel. As far as I know, man, unless I missed you in the past, which I don't think I have, man. I appreciate you. You're new? Okay, good. Glad to have you, bro. Glad to have you, man. Anything you can add to the channel, we'd love to have it. Regular phone? Okay, Luis. Thank you, brother. Anything stick out tonight in Major League Baseball, guys? I will tell you this. The premium play I have is on Atlanta and St. Louis, so I won't talk about that game. But I'll talk about any other game. I don't know, Von Polo. I don't. I think those come out on Thursdays, but I'm not a big horse racing guy, so I'm not real sure. But Courtney, hey, Courtney, how you doing? The person to ask about that, Von Polo, would be Rafael Esparza. He's big into the horses. Howard Lee, what's up, man? Courtney, how is everybody? I'm glad y'all are here. I really am. If there's anything that sticks out, what do you like about the Rangers tonight, Courtney? What do you like about the Rangers? I know, obviously, we talked about the Royals a good bit yesterday in that pitching matchup. I also mentioned to you guys that I've been playing Shelby Miller's games to go over the total. So I feel like we had a good day yesterday in this chat. I feel like the things we bounced off one another yesterday was just fantastic. I don't think we won every single game, but I think we won a lot more than we lost. Von Polo, I don't have anything to add on the Preakness, man. I really don't. If I'm being honest, I don't even know the horses that are running. I know the top two are not running. I had the one horse in the Derby. I feel like if he doesn't get bumped, he's coming, but I don't know. Bounce back, and I think the bullpen of the Royals will be in play early, and they are second worst in the league. Okay, that's fair, Courtney. What's up, the one? How you doing, bro? I love Atlanta today, and I love the Brewers. Okay, Polo, what do you like about the Brewers with Gonzalez on the mound? He's played good. My guy had a heart attack. 350. What? Did you really, Howard? Man, I've been missing you too, bud. Excuse me, how is everything going, Howard? Dude, I'm glad you're here, dude. Was it the Widowmaker, dude? Did you have a block in the Widowmaker, or was it like a massive heart attack? What was it, bro? Hey, Angus, what's up? How you doing, bro? I'm glad everybody's here, man. I'm glad everybody here is here. I feel like we have a good community. I feel like everybody's nice to each other. We share information. We're just trying to win. So I'm glad you guys are checking in. I know that afternoon at 1 o'clock is a tough time for most people. I get it. I should probably do these when people get off work, but I understand. Hey, Darnell, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, we had a good day yesterday, man. We had some fun. I'm glad you're here today, though, brother. The one thing I have, we're moving, so we're packing up everything. The one thing I don't have in this studio is a TV. So I haven't brought a TV in because we're getting everything packed up. So I might just go live from my living room. I might, bro. It wasn't a massive heart attack, but I had a heart attack and I got a stent put in my heart because I had, okay, same thing with my brother, buddy. 99.9% blockage last year, man. So scary, dude. I'm glad you got that stent in, man. Howard, we'll be thinking about you, bud. Keep me updated, man. Do the rehab. Don't be lazy, Howard. Don't be lazy. Do the rehab, bud. I'm glad you're okay, man. Seriously. We can put sports aside. Nobody cares about that, man. I'm glad you're okay, Howard. Everybody give Howard a big shout out. Had a heart attack, made it through it. He's back on here. Howard, good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Joe Gonzalez has something to prove. If you think about it, he's not really a bad pitcher. He's not a bad pitcher. I've always liked him, Vaughn. And I'm on the Brewers today. I got them last night. Okay, good. 5:10 a.m. Thursday morning for some. Oh, Angus, that's right, man. Where are you again? Tell us. Angus? You're the one in New Zealand, right? Am I right, bro? Angus, my guy. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I like Milwaukee, Wisconsin area as a show and stuff. Yeah, Angus, I got you, bro. How far is the drive to Atlanta from? About 3.5 hours. Probably about 4.5 where I'm going to one. 4.5. Angel should be alive, dog. What's up, Tommy Mack? I don't disagree with that, Tommy, because the way the Twins hit the last 6 innings last night, 5 innings was bad. They did not look good at the plate the last 5 innings. Yeah, much love, man. Much love to Howard. Wakatani. I'll have to look that up, Angus. Doing everything the doctor says? Yeah. Hey, Howard, we love you, bro. We're glad you're doing okay, man. Hey, honestly, guys, I wish we could set it up where we could all see one another. I'd have to mute all you damn big mouths. But where we could set it up where we're all on video. Some of y'all probably half naked, though. We'd have to get that out of there. But you guys know what I'm saying? I'd love for us to be able to set that up. Never tell what we might do in the future. Especially, I want to have a get-together. Maybe we all go to Costa Rica and see Luis. 13 and 14. Yeah, attaboy, Rosa. Attaboy, Will. Turn those hips one time, big boy. Let's go, baby. Yeah, much love to Howard for sure. Absolutely. One more BC powder, guys. You guys. I wake up with a headache. I think these lights give me a headache. Nick, what's up, baby? Yeah, I'm out of YouTube jail, man. Out of YouTube jail. Good to see you, bud. Did you get a notification? Y'all get a notification? Yeah, absolutely, Darnell. Okay, good. I hear you, Jay. Hey, I hear you. I tell you what the BC powders do, man. Not only do they knock out a headache, but they also give me a little energy. for about 10 to 15 minutes. So that's why I like to do them when I'm on the video, because, you know, I want to have some energy when we're in here talking and get everybody ready for the night. So it's kind of a double-sided thing. Okay. Who else? Who else has something for tonight, guys? Oh, yeah, let's talk about that, the one. All right, raise your hand now. Raise your hand, boys and girls. If you thought last night when the Lakers got in the top 4, if you thought it was rigged, you thought he was going to the Lakers. Raise your hand. I know you did. All of y'all thought he was going to the Lakers. I was sitting there thinking, are you shitting me? The Lakers jumped up into the top 4. I thought he was going to the Lakers, guys. Yeah, I know. And I was thinking, man, come on. You guys, you know what everybody would have been talking about today if that would have happened. Now, I want y'all to ask this, guys. I want y'all to answer this. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking like this. Are you disappointed? Who's disappointed that it's New Orleans? I mean, I'm disappointed, guys. Are y'all disappointed? Yeah, me too, Courtney. Yeah, Von Polo. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, we were counted out to the point I forgot. Yeah, right. I can't believe the Pelicans got top. It's crazy. I was probably like, oh yeah, they were going out. I wish it was. Yeah. Needs to be in a big market, right? Can't watch it. Well, here's the thing. A superstar, if he becomes what we think he can be, and he's still got some development to do on his basketball game. We know that. But, man, he can leap. He can play defense. He can move his feet. He can rebound. He can block shots. He can get to the rim. He's shooting set shots right now. That'll come. He's got good touch. Shoots good free throws for the most part. He can make that city. He can make that a place. Because make no mistake about it now, guys. It might not be the biggest market, but it ain't like players don't want to go to New Orleans. New Orleans is fun. Shit. New Orleans is fun. Look what. Remember the New Orleans Saints, guys? Remember? Who remembers the New Orleans Saints? Y'all might not be old enough, some of you. They were the Aints before who got there? Drew Brees. So let's see if Zion can have that same effect that Drew Brees had, guys. But I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Means we're doing big deal. That's right. I like New Orleans having to pick. Okay, you like it? You thought he would go to the Bulls, Karen? Yeah, just never know. There was a lottery, so if it wasn't fixed, I don't believe it's fixed when it go into New Orleans. That organization has proven they won't build around anyone. Yeah, I don't know, Courtney. I don't know. I get what you're saying with Chris Paul gone, now Anthony Davis. I get what you're saying, but let's see. Yeah, they have bags over their head. They did, Nick. You know that, man. You're a 49ers fan. Angus, you saw it. Y'all used to beat up on the 49ers and my Falcons, man. Jerry Rice used to run all over us. Roger Craig, Joe Montana. Dude. So let's see if in fact Zion can go down there and turn New Orleans into a basketball town, kind of like Drew Brees has done with the football team. Because make no mistake about it, Drew Brees turned that city around. Think the Bucks went. Bazooka, I can't talk about the NBA game, man. I'm sorry. It's that time of year when there's only one NBA game a night, and most of the times I'm going to have a premium play on it, so I can't talk about it, and I apologize for that. I can talk baseball with you, though, brother. Those were the days. Yeah, I know, Angus. New Orleans is a great city, but, Mike, if you're the Lakers, would you trade a 4th pick and Brandon Ingram and one other player for AD? Yeah, but I don't know if New Orleans would take that. Brandon Ingram's hurt. And the 4th pick, the top 3 players in this draft are really rated high, the one. Then there's a drop-off. So I don't think New Orleans would take it, man. Unless AD just specifically said he wasn't coming back no matter what about Zion. But still, I think they'd have to throw in Lonzo and maybe Kuzma. I mean, I just don't think they're going to do it with Ingram. Ingram's hurt, But maybe the NBA is trying to pick up the smaller markets, New Orleans and Memphis, with the first 2 picks. Damn, man, my boys are going to suffer for that. Yeah, well, I tell you what, I like that Ja Morant. I love the fact that he's got Mike Conley working with him, guys. I still think it's rigged. LA having a top 5 pick basically guaranteed. I don't think so, Gary. I don't know that that's the case, man. I really don't. And maybe I'm wrong. I mean, you guys may know a lot more than I do about this, but I just don't think that guarantees anything because now if they'd have got the 3rd pick, RJ Barrett or John Morant, I think you'd be on to something. But the 4th pick, I don't think so. I think AD will get traded now to the Lakers. Okay. Everybody thinks that. I mean, I hear you, Darnell. Brewers tonight. What do you like about them, Will? Somebody else said the Brewers. I was thinking the same thing. Reunion, if RJ falls to 4 and the Pelicans get the pick. Yeah, I just don't see him falling out of the top 3. I really think you'll see RJ Barrett end up in New York, although I'd love to see John Morant in New York. Huh? Can I get an amen on that? John Morant in New York? Are you kidding me? And that could happen. I mean, Memphis could take RJ. I don't think they will. I think they're going to take John Morant, but we'll see. Everyone on Brewers will go opposite. All right, Bazooka. Need Kuzma, though. That'll better fit around Bron. Okay. I think Kuzma suffered from some confidence issues this year because of Bron. But I think Kuzma is a great talent. I really do, the one. I like Kuzma a lot. David Stern was still commissioned. I was yeah, right. Attaboy. Yes, sir. That's right, Courtney. Classic Arietta. You like Arietta tonight with the Phillies, Jim. What's up, dude? How you doing, bud? Bats for the Brew Crew seem to be opening up, but I think low scoring 3-2. Let me ask you guys this, and I'm not trying to tell y'all not to bet on that game, but just out of curiosity, don't y'all think maybe there's better games out there than 2 top teams going at it? Don't y'all think that maybe there might be some better angles and some better games to bet? I'm not saying don't bet on it. If you like it, guys, I mean, buzz hell wide open with it. But I'm just suggesting that you got 2 top teams going at it. Let's see if we can't find some better value somewhere, something else. People sleep on Garland. New Orleans can get him with LA's 4th and have a true point, move Holiday. Okay, you like Garland from Vanderbilt. Let's see. We'll see. Gary, I get that, but he set out all year this past year, so it's just hard to say. Game could go in. It could, but we'll see. All right, any other games that you guys really like? Definitely better value. If I don't have that gut feeling when I'm looking at the games and stats, yeah, that's right, Nick. I stayed away from that basketball game last night. I don't know. I wanted to watch it and get a better feel for game 2. I've already told you guys an angle that you could consider for game 2 in that series. I'm not suggesting I will play that game once I handicap it. But I've told you an angle that I've already thought about and considered. And that line is at 8 right now. So D-backs today with Greinke on the mound. On the hill, minus 155. Okay. And he can hit the one. Hey, when Greinke pitches, it's just like they have 9 hitters. I'd bet that son of a bitch second. Zach, bat second, man. You're batting second. Son of a gun. I watched him, not DH, but I watched him pinch hit the other night. Base hit, ripped it right up the middle. Chris Archer pitching for the Pirates today. D-back hitters are hitting 255. Okay. All right, the one. You've been checking that site that you talked about yesterday that we shared last year? And I can share, for those of you who don't have that site, yeah, he can hit. Those of you who don't have that site, I'll share that link with you real quick. Give me just a second. The ones that he's been using it a good bit. It's a good handicapping site for you guys to use. Where is it? Here we go. All right, here you go, guys and gals. It's a good site. Go check it out. After we get off here, I don't want y'all clicking off here, but yeah, no problem, one. It's a very, very good site. You know, there are a bunch of sites out there you can use for different data, etc. That's a good one. So, all right, let's take a look at the docket tonight. Let's see what we got. I was looking at Houston run line minus 1.5. Yeah, Karen. That's a big price. Small Hail Mary in the T. What's that mean, Jim? What's that mean, Jim? I'm sorry, man. My mind's in a million different places. It's probably something real simple, and I'm just not thinking. Oh, the Angels and Twins started already, guys. I'm sorry. I wish we'd have talked about that a little bit. Somebody did mention that game earlier. They like the Angels, so you could always live bet it if you wanted to. There's a couple. There's 3 o'clock games. There's a couple 6 o'clock games. There's a lot on the docket tonight. I didn't like today's card like I did yesterday's. What's up, Knopf? Small Hail Mary. Oh, on the Tigers. Gotcha, brother. I know you can't talk about it, but I think Toronto keeps it closer than people. Okay, Gary. Okay. New Orleans has the shopping cart and stores open. Number 1 pick along with AD's worth. Yeah. I tell you what. We'll see what happens, Darnell. Do you make that trade with Los Angeles and put some young players around Zion like Kuzma and Lonzo Ball? Just make it a run and gun fun style down in New Orleans? I don't know, man. Took Twins and the over in this one, Will. Okay. Taking a shot with that price, Jim. Makes sense. I get what you're saying. Cardinals yesterday, Braves today. Okay. That's the only game I can't talk about now is the Braves-Cardinals game and the NBA. All right. I am really interested. Let me take a look here real quick, guys. There's something that just caught my eye. I saw it earlier this morning, and it's in the Toronto-San Francisco game. Shot Anderson never started a game. Edwin Jackson on the mound. First start of the season. You guys seeing this? You guys seeing this game I'm talking about? And yet that line has gone from 8.5 to 7.5. Everybody else seeing that? Isn't Julius Randle not New Orleans Zion already? Yeah, well, yeah, but Zion is Julius Randle like with LeBron James added in there with his athleticism, right? Why do you like the Yankees today with Happ against Hess and the Orioles? I tell you what, it's certainly a mismatch, the one, but you could probably say to my detriment, but I've stayed away from the Yankees just because of those injuries. But they're still playing great baseball. But it's a no play for me. No go big Durant like with Zion and Drew and some gritty. Okay, I got what you're saying, Darnell. You would take Ja over Zion. Some people say the same thing. But let me ask you this now, Knopf. Let me ask you this. If you're an owner of a team, and we're talking dollars and cents, who you taking? Pretty simple, right? Yanks saw him earlier this year in April. Hess only survived 5 innings, gave up 4. Okay. That's a big line on that one, isn't it? The one. Braves a good pick. Walker walks a lot of batters, and Braves have a stud of a rookie. Tell you what, that's a good matchup tonight. Aaron Hicks is back. Yeah, sharp money seems to be on the under in that one, the one. But I tell you what, let me tell you guys, let me let y'all in on a little secret. Sharp money loses sometimes. I would look at that game closer. First thing I would do, okay, let's handicap it real quick. First thing let's do, let's look how the offenses have done as of late. Toronto's 7-1-2-4-1, 0-0-2-5-1 in their last 10. So they've laid a bunch of eggs. But they scored 7 yesterday. Did they break out? Is it time they start hitting? San Francisco, 3-6-4-0, 11-14-4-6-2-12. I'm not going to dig too deep into it, guys. I would take the over in that game, over 7.5. Toronto at San Francisco. I would, before I put any money in it, I would look closer at the wind. I would look a lot closer, and et cetera, et cetera. But even if the wind is blowing in, I would probably, looks like it's blowing right to left at about 12 mile an hour. But I would take the over in that game. It'll probably be my free play for you guys. I understand that maybe it's a bit of a square play, and the Sharps may have drove that line down, but I wouldn't be shocked to see that line jump back up to at least 8 by game time. So if you're going to play it, I would suggest playing it now. It's a 3:45 game, which basically it's a 12:45 game out there. So it is early game. It's getaway day. Teams could be sluggish, but 7.5. That's a low number, and I feel like there's some value there. So Vlad, bro, he did. I would estimate that sharp money loses slightly more than 45% of the time. Ramon, I like that. I can see that. Yeah, that is the one. That is, and he's making his season debut today. Ramon, that's pretty sharp. Sharp money loses. I mean, you know, let me tell you something. Somebody can hit 57, 58%. Playing minus 150 or below in baseball, they're doing well. EJ, what's up, Eric? How you doing, bro? Eric, let me ask you, man, do your friends call you EJ? I don't know why I see Eric Jones. I just want to say EJ immediately. I had a friend named Eric, and his last name started with a J, and we called him EJ. I'm not in love with today's card. I'm not in love with an easy E. I can see that too, yeah. I'm not in love with it. You like under tonight, Knopf? I just hate playing Milwaukee games under. But I'm not saying I agree or disagree with you because I'm not going to talk about the game. But I'll just tell you this. I just hate playing Milwaukee games under the total. My play's on the side. So is there anything else that sticks out to y'all today in baseball? Again, if y'all want to play that over in Toronto and San Francisco, guys, it could end up 1-0. I could be totally wrong, but I believe 7.5 with a guy making his debut, and Edwin Jackson hadn't pitched since last year. I think there's value with a total of 7.5, personally. Cubs, what do you like about them, Will? Give me some information. Give us some information that we can kick around in here. When you guys give me a team, I want y'all to give me some information, and I want all of you guys to jump in and tell me why. Bad weather, yeah, Angus. That's why that's why it's dropped a run for sure. So maybe a game that there's a bunch of rain, etc. We'll see. But I'm seeing just cloudy out there. 60 degrees, cloudy. 61% chance though. So could be rainy. I still like the over. I still like the over. 7.5. That's just what I tell you about Dodger over. But yeah, you were right, EJ. You were right. That's what we talked about. Could what's the guy's name? Paddock. Could he, withstand that Dodgers offense? You were right, EJ. Good hit. Did you say wind was blowing out? It's blowing right to left is what I'm seeing now. But again, we're still 2 hours from game time. But I'm showing blowing right to left. So from the bay in or across. Nationals 158. What do you like, Tommy? What do you like about them tonight? These odd markers take weather in consideration when putting the line out. So always true. Yeah, absolutely. Odd makers, what you mean. Yeah, absolutely. They do, Nick. No doubt. You got to take it all into consideration. See, these guys that are making these lines, man, they're trying to beat you. And they're trying to beat me. They want you to bet one side, and they want me to bet the other, and they want to collect the juice. That's what they want to do. Yeah, let's cash, EJ. Let's do it, man. Any hockey fans tonight? You guys like anything in that one? Cubs have been pitching overall well besides when they played the Brewers. Okay, Will. So you like the Cubs tonight. Darvish versus Sonny Gray. Wow. Darvish has been pitching better as of late. He started the season shaky, walking a ton of batters. He's been better as of late. Sonny Gray was my guy for years. Then he kind of fell off, but he's had a little bit of a resurgence. But Cincinnati started as about a pick 'em, and they're all the way up to minus 125, minus 130. So I don't know if you want to dive into that more. I would use that site I gave you guys. Let's see how the Cubs hitters have done against Gray in the past, how Cincinnati's done against Darvish. Kind of look at the offenses, etc. Lay the blue. You like the Blues tonight, Ramon? Okay. If they can get the bats going. Okay. Cubs under 9 again. Bruins did it for you, B. Watson. That's right, baby. Good hit, man. I know you like those Bruins. Darvish not doing much so far. He has to try and turn it. Yeah, I tell you what, he's pitched better as of late, Ramon. He has. Yeah, he's a mental midget for sure, Nick. But he was really having some control issues early in the year. My phone's ringing. It's my daughter. Give me 1 sec, guys. Hey. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first thing you said is good. I'm live right now, so yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, love you, bye. All right. She wants to bring me some food. I like food. I hate the Blues, so I can't touch it. I know to throw that out, but I understand them. I understand. Have you talked about the Diamondbacks Pirates? I haven't talked about that one, Knopf. What do you see in that one tonight? Corbin's on the mound, and the Mets aren't necessarily the best. They're not, Tommy. I really like Corbin, too. He's been really good. The left-hander they got from Arizona. Bruin goalie was really good. He was. Tuukka. That's right. Tuukka Rask. Now, Diamondbacks and Pirates. Let's take a look at that one. Now, that's an early game, 3:40 start, guys. So we're talking 2 hours from now. Somebody mentioned that one earlier. Archer versus Greinke. I would lean towards Greinke. And I'd bat him second. But let's take a look. Arizona just 3-7 in their last 10 games, whereas I believe Pittsburgh's 7-3 in their last 10. Yeah, 7-3 for Pittsburgh. 6-3-10, 19 runs in the last 3 games for Pittsburgh. Okay. 2-9-3, 14 runs in the last 3 games for Arizona. But if you look deeper on that, 2-9-3-4, 1-3-3-3-1-7. So they've scored 3 or fewer runs in 7 out of 10 games. Arizona has scored 3 or fewer runs in 7 out of 10 games. Okay, so keep that in mind. Archer versus Greinke. Archer 1-2 on the season with a 4.33 ERA. Greinke, on the other hand, 5-1 with a 3.16 ERA. Yeah, Archer was lit up last time out versus the Dodgers, but that's been a while. That was back on April 26th, so evidently. See, he hadn't faced Arizona since 2016, so I don't believe it's relevant. I really don't. Greinke was really good last time out. Matter of fact, he's had all quality starts this year except the opener at the Dodgers. His other 8 starts this year have been quality, very quality. Last time he faced the Pirates was back April 25th, and he went 7, allowed just 2 hits and no earned runs. He faced them twice last year. The last time he faced them, 2 hits and no earned runs in 6 innings. Now, from everything I just told you, what do you guys think about that game? Without me giving an opinion, what do you guys think about it? Greinke, Archer, D-backs run line. I watched how well they played against the Dodgers when he pitched. Look at the Nationals game. The Mets were starting a new pitcher. Font came from Tampa Bay. Mets were 277 off Corbin. I got this one, Arizona 4.5, Pitt 375. Okay. We're looking at an over. Okay, just a class difference right now. Certainly Arizona top 10 will pick from the bottom 10. Mike, when you handicap baseball in the early part of the year, do you overlook an ERA stat line? Sometimes, yeah, Nick. Sometimes. 1 3 years, fine. I like that. Ramon Font lasted 4 innings against San Diego, gave up 2 runs. Corbin's coming off a good game against Diamondbacks. I've seen Corbin twice this year already. 5 runs on 13 hits in 12 innings. Okay. Double that 420. That making some over bet, sure enough. Okay. Archer on bounce back. Greinke pitches well. Have to look at the under. Mike, I like the D-backs on the bounce back. I like Greinke, but the bullpen giving runs at the end of games. Arizona -1 under. Okay. So that's what y'all see. Okay. Now, when I looked at the game, just from everything, and I said everything that I was looking at out loud, I feel like it's going to be a fairly low-scoring game. But when you look at the total, it's only 7.5. It's only 7.5. So Arizona on the bounce back could be. Archer threw 88 pitches last time out. 83 to time for 9,400. I mean, he's had some quality starts this year. The first 3 starts of the year were really good. The last 2 have not been as good. Greinke's just been solid. I mean, even at Colorado, he pitched well. I can tell you this, I would not bet on the Pirates. I can tell you that. And I personally would not play the over. I can tell you that. Now, I don't know if I would end up putting any of my money on the game, but I would lean towards Arizona and the under. But that total is low. It's low. If the problem with that total is if Arizona comes out and starts knocking the fire off the ball, then you have an over. I really feel like Greinke will keep Pittsburgh at bay. So take all that for what it's worth, guys. Low under. Yeah, it is. I like the Mets to win as an underdog, possibly. Okay, the one. Pirates bullpen can't be trusted. I'm big on Rangers tonight. Hey, Party Cuts, what's up, baby? How do you what do you like about the Rangers tonight, just out of curiosity? D-backs haven't been scored, so good time for Archer to straighten up. Greinke should have a quality start. Okay. Stay away game. Corbin going 7-8 tonight. I kind of like the first 5 under. Gary, okay. Iffy number with the hook. 7.5. I know. Oh, you mean Greinke's going 7-8? Yeah, very possibly. I mean, he's pitched well against the Pirates. He's pitched well in general. It's kind of been like a big bounce back year for him so far. He's really looked like the Greinke that the Cy Young Award. You know, he's pitched really well. It's a getaway day game. It's an early game out west. 2 potential all-star pitchers. I mean, Archer could be an all-star. I mean, he hadn't pitched that well this year, but he has the potential. It's not like the early game in San Francisco and Toronto. That total is 7.5 also. I want y'all to think about that for a second now. You got Greinke going against Archer. Total 7.5. Then in the other game, and I know it comes down to hitting. I get it. But the other game, you've got Edwin Jackson making his first start of the season versus a guy that's never started in Major League Baseball, and that total is at 7.5. So where does the value lie between those 2 games? Do you feel more comfortable with Arizona, or do you feel more comfortable playing the San Francisco game to go over the total? Or do you believe that maybe both of them? Or do you believe that what do you believe? I want to hear what you guys think. Greinke certain a full run better than Archer, right? Yeah, I agree, Ramon. Twins are scoring runs 2-0, 2-0. Oh, okay. There you go. I'll take the latter. Robert, what's up, baby? What's up, Bob? How you doing, bro? San Francisco game over. Okay, San Francisco over. So again, you know, obviously you'd have to look at the offenses, et cetera, but it's just odd that San Francisco total is 7.5. And hey, a lot of times when I see something like this and I just feel like it's real odd, a lot of times it'll end up 2-0. So, you have to judge for yourself which one you think is better. Personally, I think the San Francisco game's going over the total. I really do. I think Greinke will probably shut down the Pirates on getaway day. I would lay the 155 or 160 with him. Might. Yeah, I agree, Nick. Yeah, we talked about that one earlier. I was just about to say, yeah, it's sketchy. Yeah, the over's trending in the Philly game at 9 now with these two really good pitchers on the mound. Any thoughts? Hey, what's up, James? My thoughts on that game are simple, James. I talked about this a little bit earlier, I think, before you got in here, buddy. I just believe with two top teams like that going at it, those guys they're trying to prove we're the best team. We're the best team in the league. Both teams are trying to prove that. I just believe there's more value elsewhere, and it's just not a series that I want to play. Boston versus the Yankees. Hell, I want to watch it, but I'm just not sure I want to play it. So it's kind of one of those things, and I'm not trying to compare Milwaukee and Philly with that, but you get what I'm saying. Edward Jackson performed well in delayed season debut late in his career. So, yeah, he has, Ramon. You're right about that. You're absolutely right about that, and a lot of people don't know that. So I'm not disparaging that at all. I agree with you. But 7.5, either team could score 8. Either team in that particular matchup. Edwin Jackson also has the ability to come out there and get his ass rocked. And so does a guy that's never made a Major League Baseball start. So he does have 9 lives. All over Rangers because I liked them in this spot. They got crushed last night from start to finish. They have one of the best batting rotations. Okay. All right, Party Cups. I get what you're saying. San Francisco over or delayed with weather, however, batters dreams. Okay. KC isn't a good team overall and has one of the worst bullpens. Okay, Party Cups, I get what you're saying, man. You really like the Rangers to bounce back tonight after, getting shelled last night. I just wonder how much longer is Shelby Miller going to be a starting pitcher in Major League Baseball? How much longer can the Rangers keep sending him out there every 5 days or whatever? Let me take a look here real quick. Anybody got big plans this weekend? Somebody mentioned the Preakness. You guys want to watch the Preakness? Shelby Miller yesterday, inning and 2/3. 1 inning and 2/3. He got 5 outs, 7 hits, 2 walks, 8 earned runs. Just getting hammered. Rangers over 9 again. Bullpenning early for Kansas City. Miners pitching. He is. Watch a bunch of sports on that boy, Ramon. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree, dude. Bunch of NBA. Got the Preakness. What else is going on this weekend, guys? Got NHL, obviously. Major League Baseball. We know about that. Is there anything else going on in the UFC or boxing or anything? Yeah, he's been getting hammered, Courtney. Yeah, and the PGA. Absolutely. The PGA. Who you guys like in the PGA? Interested to see how Tiger does? Yeah, I think we all are. It's going to be cold and wet those first bad conditions those first couple of days. I think length will really play a key part, but you got to be accurate off the tee as well. Yeah, I like Koepka as well. I think you spelled it right, except for you just got to swap the O and the E, Nick. I think that's how it is. Brooks hard to fade. Yeah, I know. Brooks is what has he won, like 3 out of the last 6, 3 out of the last 7, something like that. Koepka is and have you guys, no homo, but have you guys looked at Brooks lately? This dude, arms are huge, man. This guy's big, man. He's big and athletic, and you don't see that very often. I mean, he is big and athletic. You don't see that very often at all on the golf course. Somebody that big. So I don't know, man. He's going to be tough to beat for sure. So we'll see how that plays out. Any other games you guys really see that sticks out? He lost weight or leaned out this year. Yeah, I know. He was getting slack from being too big, and I don't believe big, bulky muscles are the way to go, especially in golf or baseball. But his body, and he was wearing a medium a couple of days ago when I saw him. Might have been yesterday, but I mean, he just looked like bigger muscles, long, athletic. Dustin Johnson has to win soon. Been finishing on the top. I agree with that, Gary. He's a stud. DJ's a stud. Mike's a great. That's right, Darnell. That's right. Craig Stadler. That's what I look like, Bob. Craig Stadler. Vogelbach. I hear you, Ramon. Kevin just had a great interview on the Pardon My Take podcast. They went over getting in shape just for a photo. Yeah. And a lot of people, got on to him about that or whatever. Hey, man, he can do whatever he wants to. I mean, did y'all see the picture of him standing there with his naked behind next to his girlfriend? I said, this guy's serious about this girl, man. How did that picture get leaked? So he's an athlete. He's an athlete that plays golf. Back in the day when I was coming up, golfers were not athletes, really. They were just big, out-of-shape guys playing golf, like a Craig Stadler. That's your screensaver, James? So, anyway. But as far as today goes, guys, again, Jackson versus Anderson, Toronto at San Francisco. I understand the weather may not be great. 7.5 is a total there. I kind of like it. We talked about Pittsburgh and Arizona. That line's right around 155, 160. I really believe Greinke's going to come through. But I can't put my money on that one. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just not going to bet that game. Just from everything I looked at, I would lean towards the under in that game, but I just can't bet it. I can bet Toronto and San Francisco. I can bet that over the total. And I know the weather. I mean, it can end up 1-0 in 13 innings. I get it. But just those two starting pitchers with a total of 7.5, I think there's value there. The line opened at 8.5 and moved to 7.5. And I mean, I think 8.5 would be a good line, and it's at 7.5. So I think there's some value there. I love the Gonzalez-Arrieta matchup. I love the Font-Corbin matchup tonight. I really do, and I like the way the one broke that down earlier, and a couple of you other guys broke it down. Another matchup that I like tonight is Marquez versus Rodriguez, Colorado at Boston. Obviously, I like the St. Louis-Atlanta matchup as I have a premium plate in that one. A lot of you guys like Minor on the mound tonight versus Kansas City, and I certainly understand why in that one. I get it. I took the Bucks. I like the Bucks -6. They are dominant at home. I see double-digit win. The Bucks trying to get money on Toronto. La Stella hit a homer, Ramon. Nice. What's that make it? 2-1 now? Yeah, 2-1. La Stella's been hitting the ball, man. The Angels have a decent lineup. They really do. Trout really struggled at the plate last night. I mean, he really struggled, and you rarely see that. I'm riding the Astros team total over until the wheels fall off. Okay, James, I'll get down with that. Atlanta tonight, man. Okay, EJ. It's hard for me to play game ones in the NBA Finals or Conference Finals. I like to see how the teams play and their game plan. I stay away from Golden State Warriors, and I'm glad I did. Okay, makes sense, Knicks. I stayed away last night, too. Let's talk about that Rockies game. What do you think on that one? Might be nice lean on that Boston over yesterday. So was killing us. Well, yeah, I hear you, Kevin. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Rockies, the Rockies game on Boston. Yeah, that's a good pitching matchup. That's a good pitching matchup. I'm a Colorado fan. And they haven't played up to their expectations or my expectations for them so far this year. They played horrible early in the year and really got behind, but they've been playing much better baseball as of late. Marquez on the mound against Rodriguez. The problem is you're facing a Boston team that has really come alive. And when I say come alive, I mean really come alive with their bats as of late. Yesterday they scored 4, but before that 11, 9, 14. So you're looking at 38 runs in their last 4 games overall. And now they face Marquez. And Rodriguez has pitched well as of late. He's 2-0. Team's 3-0 in his last 3 starts with a 2.55 ERA, where Marquez has not been as good as of late. 1-1 with a 5.30 ERA. Both pitchers have a 4-2 record on the season. Marquez has a better ERA by over a point. But Rodriguez is in better form as of right now. So neither team has faced the opposing pitcher. Marquez getting touched up as of late. He's allowed 17 hits in his last 11 2/3 innings. Oh, man. Rodriguez shut down Seattle at home, 7 innings, 5 runs. He shut down the White Sox on the road. Oakland, Detroit, Tampa Bay, on I got to be honest, guys. That's not a game I would play on. I don't feel as confident about it today as I did yesterday, but I would probably lean towards the over again, if I'm being honest. Enough. I would probably lean towards the over again, but it ain't something I would bet. Hey, what's up, Jeff? How you doing, brother? I can't talk about the Atlanta-St. Louis game. That's the premium play that I have tonight. 4-unit premium play over at www.docsports.com. Any other game, I'll be glad to talk about with you, Jeff. Boston wins. Bucks, good luck tonight. Tone setter game, that'll blow out though. Okay, Darnell. Boston wins 5-3. Okay, EJ. Like a lot of home team. What's up, Juan? How you doing, buddy? Home teams do well, usually in all sports. So we'll see. Which ones do you like, Juan, and why do you like them? I'll have to look at the Boston game. Like the Red Sox would have bounced back. They lost with Sale pitching 17. Yeah, Sale was just dominating yesterday. He really was. Bucks probably the heaviest public play of the day. Bucks, yeah, I could see that. Rangers, Sox, Blues, Raps, Bucks under my plays for the day so far. Okay. You like Juan? You like Miami tonight with Urena on the mound? May add Yankees run line in game 1. Okay, party coach. Thank you, bud. Hey, will you just bring me that tea real quick? Okay, Juan, I got you. Why do you like them, Juan? Just out of curiosity. Kevin, I'm staying away, and I know I could be missing out. Thank you, buddy. What y'all know about the Chick-fil-A, huh? What y'all know about Chick-fil-A? Some of y'all might not have Chick-fil-A where you are. Kevin, I've been staying away from Yankee games, and I know I've missed out on some possible wins. I really do, but I've just been staying away from their games, man. I mean, they're so banged up, and it's just like these young guys are making it happen for them, but I can't pull the trigger with real money. You know what I mean, Kevin? I hope that makes sense, dude. Chick-fil-A to win, yeah. Miami's best pitcher yesterday and lost. No on Miami. You don't like them tonight, EJ? Well, if you do like Miami, you're getting a good price if you do like Miami. And Juan said he liked them. So how about the NHL? I like San Jose. They have to win. I'll tell you what, Jeff. I gave her, hey, you guys remember last year when we were doing these live things, and what did I say? What's my one rule in the NHL, guys? Who remembers? If you remember, I don't know. I'll give you a free Chick-fil-A coupon or something. I don't know. Who remembers what I said? Lemonade, Darnell. Yeah. If you don't have a Chick-fil-A within a 2-mile radius, you need to get. That's right. You don't remember what I said? Only 2 unit plays. That is true most of the time in the NHL. But what did I say last year specifically about the San Jose Sharks? Do you remember that? Anybody? Not yesterday, but last year about this time. Anybody remember? The one I know you were around. Anybody else remember? That just goes to show you. I ain't going to use a bad word. You guys ain't listening to a damn thing I say. Yeah, see there, the one? You ain't listening to anything I say, man. Unbelievable. I come in here, I'm dropping nuggets. Nobody's listening. They always come and nod, Nick. What I said last year about the San Jose Sharks is there are certain teams I will not bet against. San Jose Sharks are one. I'm not betting against them. I'm not going to bet on them, but I wouldn't bet against them. And I have those teams in every sport, and it changed. Sharks will shit the bed, Karen. It changes, year to year, but I don't bet against San Jose Sharks in hockey. I just don't bet against them. You will never go to Doc Sports and read a hockey write-up from me that bets against San Jose. Now, it used to be the Detroit Red Wings I wouldn't bet against, but now it's San Jose. Wizards in the NBA, I tell you what, man, who the hell knows what they were going to do this year? They were pretty good at home at times, god awful on the road. Do you guys have any teams like that? Y'all have any teams that just for whatever reason, you're just not betting against them? Now, you're not going to bet on them necessarily, but you just won't bet against them because they burned you before or you just believe in them or whatever. Toronto, watch out. What do you mean, Juan? You talking about Blue Jays? You talking about Raptors? What are you talking about, bud? Dodgers, Gary? Yeah, just don't want to bet against them. I understand. Brewers, Eric. Hey, Eric, what's up, man? Don't bet against the Astros? Yeah. Raptors series? Okay. Warriors? Yeah, I get it, Knopf. Yeah. I mean, they're just team. New England Patriots? Raise your hand if you just want to make a living out of betting against New England. Shit, you'll be broke. And the Warriors, yeah. I mean, even when I bet Houston the first 5 games of the Warriors series. I didn't bet them in the game 6, but I bet Houston the first 5 games of the Warriors series. And I won 4 out of the 5. Lost the other game by half a point when Houston won by 6. Durant hit 2 free throws. Remember, they fouled him with 2 seconds left for whatever reason. Durant hit 2 free throws to beat me by half a point. But let me tell you something. I'm never comfortable betting against the Warriors. Never. Diamondbacks for you, Jeff? I get it, man. There's just certain teams that, for whatever reason, we don't want to bet against. I understand it. It's crazy how that works. It really is. Let me ask you guys a question. Y'all saw the draft lottery last night. Obviously, we don't know who's drafting who other than we know Zion's going to New Orleans. I mean, I don't see how he wouldn't go to New Orleans. Which team in the NBA? I want to know this now. All you guys who bet the NBA and ladies, Karen, you know when I say guys, I'm talking about everybody. Everybody who bet the NBA this year, or just watch the NBA, you didn't even have to bet it. Which team or teams do you believe is on the rise and that you're really excited about going into next season? Give me 1 or 2. Which team do you believe is on the rise, or that you just like to watch, or that you're really excited about next season? I have 2. Lakers. One Life. What's up, man? Kings and Hawks. The one. Those are both my teams. Those are both my teams, Kings and Hawks. How in the hell did you pick my teams? Nuggets, Kings. Okay, Will, good stuff, man. I see you money line so high. What's that mean, Kevin? I'm sorry. New Orleans and the Suns. Okay. Clippers. I like that. Kings, yes. Kings and Hawks for me. Lakers, 76ers. Clips too, yeah. Especially with Kawhi. I think Kawhi's going to the Clippers. But I don't, and obviously I don't have any inside information. But now, having said that, is there a player or players, mine's going to come from those same two teams, that you really want to watch next year? Give me the two players. And a lot of you may say Zion, and I understand it, or Ja Morant, I understand it. Give me two players or one player that you really believe is going to turn into an all-star. Fox, De'Aaron Fox, I like him. Yep. Young, Trae Young is one of mine. The other one is off Sacramento. It's not De'Aaron Fox, although I think he's a stud. I think he's a stud, Eric. I really do. Trae Young for sure. Yep. Yeah, I think he may go to the Clippers next year, Karen. Harold, Ja Morant, yeah. Buddy Hield, I like him. That ugly rookie Atlanta's got. Kings and Hawks just missing veteran gameplay pacing. Yeah. Who is the best coach right now in the NBA? I don't know. Budenholzer's doing a great job in Milwaukee. Steve Kerr's loaded with talent. My other guy, other than Trae Young, I love the Greek Freak. There he is, right there, Potter. Bagley. Bagley, in my opinion, you guys remember how loaded the draft was last year? LeBron, yeah. You guys remember how loaded the draft was? Go back and look at the players that were drafted in the top 10 last year. You got Luka, you got Trae Young, you got DeAndre Ayton. I mean, you can go on and on. The best player was Marcus Bagley. The best player was Marcus Bagley. Watch what I'm telling you. Watch what I'm telling you in the near future. The best player out of that draft last year, obviously if he stays healthy, will be Marcus Bagley. Just unbelievable. He's I say Marvin, obviously, but you guys get what I'm saying. Marvin Bagley. Yeah, Marvin, you're right. Is unbelievable. Yeah, he's unreal. Yeah, I mean, he had that injury. Marvin, you're right, Knopf, yeah. I said Marcus, but Marvin, yeah. Something wasn't ringing with me. That's why I looked it up real quick. It's like, am I saying that right? Yeah, Marvin, you're right. He has, Will. He has. I wish Lakers got LeVar Ball to coach next year. Come on, James. What you want him for? I like the Beasley kid from the Nuggets, Big Mike. Yeah, I like Beasley. The problem with him is he's going to struggle for playing time as much as I believe he could get elsewhere. But I like him too. I mean, you talking about the Nuggets, man? They have some young talent and depth. I love Harry Giles, Knopfsinger. I love him. He passes well. He sees the court well. He's a bulldog. He will get after your ass, man. I love Giles. Love him. He's not as talented as Bagley, but he does some of the exact same things Bagley does. But Bagley can shoot the three. I mean, Bagley's a top-tier talent, but I love Giles. Love him, man. Do you think the Lakers trade Lonzo Ball? I don't know, Karen. I don't know what the hell the Lakers are going to do. Does anybody? Yeah, Harry, I love him. I love him now. I love him. He would be my third pick. Trae Young, Marvin Bagley, Harry Giles. Love him. I played him a lot in the daily fantasy when Bagley was not there. Porter Jr. could be very good also, but help. Yeah. I agree, Potter. You just never know about somebody that's been hurt that long. How many games do you think this Blazers series goes? I think it could go 6, maybe even 7-1. I really do. I won't be shocked at all to see Portland win game 2. I won't be shocked at all. I told you guys why earlier. Yeah, him getting hurt actually helped his basketball. It did, Knopf. He was able to watch. You're right, man. You're on top of things today. You're very good with your with your knowledge. I think you and I have been watching some of the same stuff. Warriors, yeah, they are one life. They are. The Warriors are good, man. 76ers, what's that? I don't know, Darnell. Do you know? I don't think it's firing the coach. I actually like him. Does Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, do they work? Do they work together, guys? I don't know, man. I really don't know. Hey, Kevin, you may be way behind, man. You may be a little bit behind on the stream. So when you see me saying this, just close out and reopen, bud, and see if you can get to the live stream. I think you're 4 or 5 minutes behind. I want to see these kids coming out of Vandy. I do too, Naf. I do too. Let's see what he can do because if he goes to the Lakers where he's projected, and if he's good, it could really help him. Blazers definitely can get game 2. Don't know what they were thinking with that defense. Yeah, they certainly weren't closing out on 3-point shooters. They'll make an adjustment. I'm interested to see too. I really am. All right, guys, let's do this. Number 1 play today. Number 1 play. I don't think LeBron get another ring unless he joins the right. Hey, one life. You could be right, man. You could be right. Give me your number 1 play down in the chat for today. I'll start it off if you want me to. There you go, guys. What do you guys think? Number 1 play in the chat. And again, I'm not as confident about that play as I was yesterday. I don't think tonight's card is as good as yesterday's. Oh, that's right, Will. That's absolutely right, brother. Man, no doubt about it. You're absolutely right about that, man. D-backs, money line, the 1, okay. And fellas and ladies, I may go live tonight, so I don't know if you'll get another notification today, but just check during the game periodically. I might do it. Yeah, I agree with that, Darnell. I like him a lot. Keep in mind, he should be a junior at Gonzaga right now. I mean, he should be a junior at Gonzaga. So, hey, what's up, Sean? A little bit late today, man. How you doing, buddy? Okay, the 1. I understand, buddy. Sean, what do you like tonight, man? Sean is a long-time guy who's been in here for a while. The 1, Sean. A lot of you guys have been in here for a while, man. Some of you folks that are in here, or Karen's been in here a while. Some of you folks that are in here are fairly new, and I welcome y'all. Thank y'all. Gary's been here a while. Pick of the day over on the replays of Kawhi. What total you got on the NBA? I'll look it up for you. Let's see what we got here. I'm seeing 217.5. I do see a 218 at Bet Online, but I'm seeing 217.5 now. Doing good, up almost 2 units last night. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Ain't nobody like you seen. Yeah, that's right. The 1. I've seen your face. That's right, man. We got to do some more of that too. I thought that was fun. Having everybody call in, and I got I ain't got no little brick phone anymore. I got a nice phone. So to be honest, I haven't looked at the card in depth. Okay. What is the over-under? Oh, man. How many times do you think they'll show that, guys? How many times do you think they'll show that tonight? Sean, the one game we talked about, an early game, was the Toronto at San Francisco. You look at the starting pitchers in that one, and that line is all the way down to 7.5. So that's the one we talked about, and it's still kind of trending. It's about even now. Rangers minus 130, much like R. Kelly. I like my James, brother. Oh man, that's a tough number. I'd still have to go under. I think the defense intensity will be high and the offense will need. Okay, and basketball game off. Gotcha, bro. Where's Muhammad, the car dealer from Nashville? He is funny. He is funny. I don't know where he is. I've got his number. Unknown user. I've got his number. I could text him. I don't know where he's at. Bucks Raps game. I'm stuck. Not gonna lie. I feel like Gasol and Ibaka are key for the Raps in the series. Okay. Yes, sir. What's up, G&G? Still waiting on my syrup. Well, how you doing, bud? Good to see you, man. Hey, what time is it in Montreal right now, G&G? I know the answer. I think it's like 11, isn't it? You nailed it? Yeah. Good hit, baby. Good hit. Unknown user love when he went live. Yeah. He's unknown. He'll get in the sauce a little bit. Oh, you're on the Montreal's on the East Coast. Why did I always think Montreal was on the West Coast? I don't know. I know Toronto's on the East Coast, but for some reason, is it cool? Never mind. I'm just going to show my ignorance about Canada, and I'm not trying to do that. I love Canada. I might consider moving there soon. Just at first glance, I like the D-backs first 5 minus a half. He's been unreal this year, especially at home. Minus 155 is too expensive for me. Won't make money back in home phase. Okay. All right. So you're just going to play them on the first 5 minus a half. Okay. Will Rosa likes Atlanta. Jeff Watkins in the building. My boy. My boy from Georgia. What's up, Jeff? Vancouver's West Coast. That's right. That's right, G&G. Toronto Raptors plus the 7 points. Won. Good luck, brother. Where are you seeing 7? I see it at Heritage. I see 6 at Bookmaker right now. 6.5 almost everywhere else. I've been riding these first 5 lines, taking the bullpens out of games have proved to be profitable. So, okay. I understand, Sean. I certainly get it. Hey, whatever's making you money, man, find your niche and bust hell wide open, baby. That's what I say. I believe that, guys. If it's full game NBA, if it's first quarter NFL, if it's first half college football, first period NHL, first 5 MLB, whatever you're good at, go get it. If it's UFC fights, whatever, go get it. Mike, you got a sports room at your house? I did, but I've got a playroom right down there with a ping pong table and the little mini basketball Pop-A-Shot. But we've started dismantling everything, getting ready for the move. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. I'm finally pumped to look at cards again rather than betting. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody goes through it, Sean. Everybody goes through it, man. I went through a rough patch in the NBA, but it bounced back in a big way. But, it's important to throttle back when that happens. Very important. And then once you start getting your confidence back, no matter if you're betting, 12 cents on a game or $3,000, once you start getting your confidence back, it's all good. Toronto Raptors plus the 7 minus 1. Okay, good luck, Juan. Good luck. I need to send you some Alabama stuff for it. Oh, yeah. Send me some Alabama stuff, man. I was an Alabama guy when Kirby Smart was there. You know that. College hoop was not. I had a down year in college hoops as well, the one. I've made up for it big time in the NBA, but I had a down year in college hoops. Doing well, Major League Baseball, looking to keep it going. So, anybody playing the PGA tomorrow? I hear you, Will. Get some stuff saved and signed. I'd be glad to send you something. Now, if you hold on to that, you hold on to the stuff saved and signed, man. I'm moving to the Atlanta area, so aren't you up that way in Alabama? Kevin, you caught up? Okay, bro. Yeah, the premium hit last night. I actually had Minnesota last night. They jump out 4-0, Sean, and end up winning 4-3. So you're in Tuscaloosa? Okay. Rangers money line looks good with Minor on the hill. Okay, the one. A lot of people are liking that one. A lot of people are liking that one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, doing well. 8-1 in the last 9 Major League Baseball games. Sean, 8-1 in the last 9. The loser was a 3-2 loss, Atlanta at Arizona. So you know how it is. You don't really remember the winners, but you remember the loser, right? So 8 wins out of the last 9, with the 1 loss is the one I remember. I got a few things, just don't have the room to put stuff up, fixing up. Oh, congratulations, brother. Congratulations, man. Yeah, like I said, I'll be in Atlanta, in the Atlanta area, and very soon. Jeff is up around that area as well. So you had Twins on the run? Yeah, sorry, brother. They jumped out 4-0 and then just did not hit the ball at all the last 5 innings. I mean, didn't even hardly threaten. They did load the bases in the 7th, but couldn't get a run across. That's good, Sean. That's good. Yeah. They loaded the bases in the 7th and couldn't get a run across. I actually watched that game. Mike, have you ever had a team of guys with you to help him? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I have some folks I talk to. But I always make the final decision. Like, I'm the one doing the major handicapping. I will bounce some ideas off people, and I do have some people that email me and say, hey, take a look at this today. This is what I like, etc. The more eyes you can have, the better. But anytime I put out a play, it's my play. So. Oh, yeah, Karen. Good. I was so excited that you got to take your son to that Super Bowl. That is just incredible. I'm sorry your Rams didn't win, but as parent of the year right there. Congratulations, Karen. I hope y'all had a good time. Yeah, that's right, the one. Yeah, I mean, the more eyes you can get on something, the better. And that's one of the reasons I like doing this. I think that it's important for us to do some of these, not only to hear what I have to say, but to hear what other people have to say. In the chat, a lot of you guys are really good at handicapping, and it's important. We share information. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all trying to beat up on the man a little bit. A lot of money to spend for Rams. Yeah, I know. That was disappointing, Karen. I know you were disappointed in that. Speaking of the Rams, I mean, they drafted a running back fairly early. You got to wonder what's going on with Todd Gurley. I mean, they gave him a lot of money, and then they drafted a running back fairly early. But, I know they can't depend on C.J. Anderson if he'll even be back with them. He's old, but, man, he really carried them in the playoffs and down the stretch. So, yeah, I agree. I agree. Did you give your thoughts on the draft lottery last night? So I was, I just thought it was incredible, Sean. I might, Karen, but probably not, because I might do some Atlanta Braves stuff and Hawks, and I might go to some Falcons games, but not many, because I love being in front of that direct TV. I have 3 TVs going on Sundays. So Anderson got dumped, yeah. So that's what I do on Sundays and Saturdays. Knicks fans are crying, even though they will most likely get RJ Barrett. Yeah, I mean, they're going to get Barrett. There's a chance they could get Ja Morant, but I doubt it. If Memphis really likes Barrett, they could actually trade out with the Knicks. I considered that last night. Like, let's just say Memphis really likes RJ Barrett, which I think they're going to draft Ja Morant. Don't get me wrong. But they're sitting there at number 2. If they really like Barrett, they could act like they really like Ja Morant and trade with the Knicks, still get the guy they want, and get some more, value somewhere else. So, oh yeah, for sure the one. Absolutely, I am. Let's go with Yanks Orioles over 9.5 and ride the Brewers Red Sox back today. Take the one money line, 150. Texas Rangers team total over 4.5. Okay. Hockey Sharks money line total. Okay. All right, G&G. Up there in Canada, baby. I hope you hit. Yeah, Sean. RJ Barrett is a very good player. I mean, you look at him this time last year, everybody thought he'd be the number 1 pick this year. So, you got a guy like Zion Williamson. I don't know. All right, G&G. I'll be expecting it, brother. We got a lot of maple syrup down here where I'm from, but I'd love to taste what kind you have up there. But if you're the Grizz and get around, what do you do with Conley? I think you let Conley kind of, mold him. And make no mistake about it, Conley can also shoot the ball, so you could play them at the same time. But who knows? They could trade Conley. I don't know. Mike, do you have your own website? I do not, Will. I do not. It's just Doc Sports. For all of us guys that are at Docs, we're only on Doc Sports. I used to years ago. I thought RJ is better than Zion, but just my opinion. Okay, I understand that. A lot of people don't disagree with you, Karen. Yeah, there you go. Both of you, Sean. Y'all go get it, man. See, that's what I like. That's what I like about doing these live shows is everybody can get to know one another and help each other. I mean, I don't want any negativity or anything like that. I want everybody to get along. And there's some bright minds that come in here. There really are. Now, some of y'all are dumbasses. But there's a lot of bright minds that come in here. And we can help one another for sure. All right. So, like I said, Mike, yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Doesn't mean we're going to win, every day, right? But I wouldn't bet against us. That boy G&G. Are there any PGA props that I'm missing? Barrett or Morant? I don't know, Knopf. I don't know. I would say Morant has a higher ceiling. I don't know that Barrett's not the safer play. I think Barrett might be the safer play. 3 to 4 time All-Star. But Morant could be Hall of Famer with a high ceiling. But I think Barrett's the safer play. So I don't know. I mean, what would you do? You started watching? Yeah. I mean, everybody's back into golf now that Tiger's there, right? You got a humble Tiger Woods. It's I like it. RJ, Barrett needs to work on his jumper. Morant's game right now. We're trying to. Okay. He can certainly get to the hoop, Kenny, the one. He can certainly get to the hoop. He can. So, we'll see. We'll see which one of them translates. And I don't think the first year will tell the full story. Let me ask you guys this. Let's say let's see how I can put it. You've seen him play one year. You rather have Luka Doncic or Trae Young? Forget about which team they're on. Forget about it. Just tell me. I don't care. We're not trying to piece them in with a certain team. This guy will be better with this. Just tell me which one you'd rather have. Luka? Will you rather have Luka? Mike, I feel like if Ball stays healthy, as we say with a lot of players, he can. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The one like we talked yesterday. Can these big guys that are so long like that stay healthy? Now, his father stayed fairly healthy in the NBA, but he wasn't out there handling it and shooting threes either. He was just a rim protector, and he was a little bitty fella. He was tall, but he was slender. Young is the more exciting. Which one has a better chance of winning an NBA title? Forget about where they play. Let's just say, forget about Atlanta versus Dallas. Okay, just which player has a better game suited for an NBA title? So I'm gonna tell you guys something, and y'all may laugh at me. Trae Young is not that far off from Steph Curry. Now, he can't shoot as good as Steph Curry, but nobody in the history of the NBA can shoot as good as Steph Curry. But he's not that far off, guys. I'm telling you. I like the kid a lot. I like him a lot. I like Luka Doncic. I love Luka Doncic. Keep in mind, Luka had a lot of experience playing at a high level coming into the season. Trae Young played at Oklahoma. I know I'm pushing it with that one, Nuff. I get it. But I want you to keep in mind something, okay? Think about this for a second, Nuff. When did Steph Curry become a great player? Like his 4th or 5th year in the league? 3 years in college, 4 years in the league. That's 7 years. This is Trae Young's 1 year in college, 1 year in the NBA. That's 2 years. So he has 5 more years to get where Steph was when he became a great player. He's way ahead of where Steph Curry was at his age. Think about that for a second. Think about it. Sean, I've been busy too. Just have some good plays I like, and I want to know the national hockey. Mike, how come you don't do any sports talk? You used to. You have. Yeah. I used to do some, Kerry. Well, I mean, I don't know why I don't do it anymore. Moving to the Atlanta area, you never know. But one reason I stopped doing it is because my kids were growing up, and I don't know. There's a lot more goes into sports talk radio than just the hour or 30 minutes that you're on the radio, or 2 hours, whatever it is. I don't know, but I appreciate it. I enjoy talking about sports. It's fun. What I really like is meeting new people like we're doing on here. So I think this is perfect for me. Curry was good in college, but keep in mind this would have been Curry's 2nd year at Dayton. This was Trae Young's 1st year in the NBA. Just think about it for a second now. Steph can't play D, so the question would be, when did he become offensively? Okay, I'm about to make me the fattest. I hear you, Sean. Luka really isn't a rookie if you think about it. He played. Yeah, exactly. I agree. The one. Yeah. What's up, Scott? Nah, no tennis picks, man. We did well at the Australian Open, though, didn't we, brother? We sure did, baby. Oh, man. Good to see you, bro. Good point. Yeah. So I want you guys to think about that, man. Because so when I compare Trae Young to Steph Curry, don't think it's as far-fetched as you think it is. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter I've ever seen. But think about it for a second. Trae Young, the year he just completed, would have been Steph Curry's 2nd year at where'd he go? Davidson. Right? Trae Young did it in the NBA. Steph Curry didn't become a factor in the NBA, a great player, till like his 4th year. So that's 7 years. This is Trae Young's 2nd year. 1 college, 1 NBA. That's 2 years. Steph Curry, 3 years college, 4 NBA. That's 7. Just throwing it out there. I agree. The one. Where are you two? Yeah. Osaka. Yeah, Osaka. That's right. That's right, Scott. You remember that? That's right. Winner, baby. Osaka beat Serena, man. That was fun. All right, guys. I guess we'll jump off here. It seems to be dwindling down a little bit. I know everybody's got stuff to do. Again, I know this is a tough time of day. I know everybody has things going on, so I apologize for that. It's just been real busy at night. You know, it's my son's last week of high school, so I've been trying to spend time with them at night, and we've been packing, etc. But I could see me going live tonight, possibly. So if you guys are down with that, you know, just I don't know if you'll get a notification. Make sure you got the bell clicked. I'm sure you do. But I don't know if y'all get a notification or not tonight. I don't know if they'll do 2 in one day. I'm not sure. But I may go live sometime before the game or during the game or right before halftime or right at halftime or something like that. So just check back, okay? I'll get a little make that comparison. But yeah, absolutely enough. Absolutely. And again, I'm not saying he's there right now, but I'm trying to project See, in this in radio or anything, it's always easy to look back at the facts, right? It's always easy to look back and say whatever happened yesterday or this weekend or whatever. But it's a lot more fun to project. So I'm projecting Trae Young will be close to Steph Curry one day. That's what I'm saying. I will say Steph Curry can go down as the greatest point guard of all time when his career is over. I don't know the one. I'll give him the greatest shooter. I don't know about point guard. My boy Magic. Yeah. Okay, Nick. Good to see you, baby. Yes, sir, Sean. Yes, sir. Curry is a yeah. Do his prom poser for prom. No prom poser for prom. No. He's went to 4 different proms this year. I don't know. There's so many schools around here. He went to all the proms, but he didn't do that. No. I take Young in a street fight against Curry. Hey, I got Chick-fil-A waiting on me. I hope y'all have a great day. Hey, the Giants Toronto game comes on in an hour. If anybody wants to play that over, go ahead. I think it too. I think it's great that they're in a series together, Darnell. I really do. So I saw the mom wearing Portland last night, and Dad was wearing Golden State. So we'll see what happens. Enjoyed it, guys. If I go live tonight, I look forward to seeing all of you, and we'll shoot the breeze, okay? Enjoyed it. Y'all have a good day. See y'all.